Hey everybody, it's Moshe Fried and hi. It's been a while since I've done a Facebook live stream or video for that matter. And some of you may have been wondering where I was. And the truth of the matter is I've actually been working on uh, a much more organized, methodical presentation. It's actually a 10-day teacher challenge. It started, oh gosh, when did I start working on this? Close to 10 years ago, almost probably early on in my career. Um, I was working with kids and teachers, and working with teachers, you get to hear, especially as a social worker, the social workers are always on duty. People always feel like they can come over to us and tell us whatever their problem is. And I don't shy away from that. Sometimes it might be overwhelming, but for the most part, I'm very happy to help if I'm able to. And, and the fact that people feel comfortable sharing with me what's on their mind and what's bothering them, to me, is a great honor and privilege. So, I would talk with teachers and I would hear their concerns, and I would be working with the kids and collaborating with the teachers. And I got to know how special teachers are through that. And I was thinking how I can take this to the next level. How can I take this, this act, working with kids one-on-one is fantastic. There's nothing like working with kids and helping kids develop their potential, but I'm limited in how many kids I can see in a day, in a week. There are only so many hours, and one-on-one time is just not, there's a tremendous limitation on that. And I came to the conclusion that giving presentations to teachers really expands my reach, because now I'm not just helping one kid and their teacher, I'm helping that teacher and all of that teacher's kids. So if you have 20 kids in a class, the time that I spend with you is for 20 kids. It's not just for one. Now, I realize that even when I'm working with one kid, and I'm helping a teacher, that the help that I'm giving the teacher with that one kid will also help for other kids. I realize that as well. But when you're deliberate and when you focus on something, you tend to, accomplish that goal a lot more. So I decided that instead of just working with the teachers kind of as a support for working with the kids, I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to start meeting with teachers and have groups of teachers coming to my office. And I started meeting with groups of teachers. Actually, even before I did that, I started giving presentations to teachers in local schools in my neighborhood and places where I can get recommended, where people knew me. And the problem with that was, when I speak to people that don't know me, they tended to be skeptical. And when I started out, I was a lot younger, and people didn't really trust that this young guy really knows what he's talking about. And that was really tough. So I decided to get groups of teachers into my office. And now, thankfully we have social media, we have Facebook and YouTube and all these places that I can meet with groups of teachers online. And that expands the reach too. And the idea was to talk about the concepts that are really the foundational underpinnings of solid education. And that is, good teacher-student relationships, positive feedback and encouragement, building self-esteem, all of these things. And to help teachers focus on that, because I was noticing that a lot of really good teachers, I'm not talking about the bad teachers, I'm talking about the good teachers. A lot of really good teachers get overwhelmed, caught up in the lesson that they're giving, and a lot of the issues that the kids were having were just a simple oversight, because teachers were not paying attention to the right things. Not that these things were not important to them, but because of the tremendous demand on the teachers, things were getting left off the list. If you have a long to-do list, it's more likely that the things at the top of the list are going to get done, and the things in the bottom of the list or towards the bottom of the list are not going to get done. And because there is such tremendous demand on a teacher, things don't get, things get, left aside. It's not to blame anybody. So this is what I started doing. And then I realized that if we can put some kind of app to it that makes it really simple to keep track of these things, and to focus teachers in this direction, you can actually help teachers be more positive with their students, notice things faster. It's always easier to address a problem if you can catch it sooner. An ounce of prevention is a pound of cure. We all know that. Make sure that it's truly student focused. And I began this journey of building out the software, which is now available. And in the effort to try to promote the software, it got me really thinking about the challenges that teachers have. And whatever you see on Facebook, if you look through all the stuff that I've posted in all the various different groups of the podcast and so on and so forth, all of that comes from that original seed that was planted somewhere in my head when I first started working with teachers and students. And that's just to help the teachers get, notice all the kids that need to be noticed, give them the attention that they need. And so in an effort to really push out the software, obviously, when you're going to ask a teacher to take a software tool into their classroom, they have to be very, very comfortable with it. They have to know what it's doing for them, how it's helping them, and they know how to use it really, really well. If they have to spend too much time on it, it isn't going to work. So what I've been doing since the last video that I've posted, and really a lot of these videos have been, an effort for me to understand exactly how to organize my thoughts in a way that's useful for the teachers. But I've actually put together a 10-day teacher challenge. We're calling it the ClassStars pilot program because it comes along with the software. The software is free. The program is free. In fact, you have a chance to win a $50 Amazon gift card if you complete the program. And you can also get a free upgrade. There's a free version of the app, which gives you the full functionality of the app for one class, because we anyway recommend that you start off with one class. And if you only teach one class, then that's fine. You never need to upgrade. But if you want to upgrade, if you teach more than one class, there is a low cost upgrade. And if you do the pilot program, you get that for free for a year. So, it's completely free. There are a lot of groups that don't like, on Facebook, people don't like to be promoted, for certain products and things like that. So it is a product that I am promoting, but it is free. So you don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay to join the program. You don't have to pay to download the app or to use the app. You can use it completely for free. If you like it and you want to use it for more than just one class, then that's your choice. But if you don't want to, you could totally take advantage of this for free. So that is the disclaimer. Plus, we're giving you a chance to win a $50 Amazon gift card. So that's why I have not been posting as much lately. I was hoping to have this program started actually this past week. A lot of things going on. Couldn't do it. Aiming for this Monday, but that's looking less likely as the time goes on. I do want to get it started in September, and because it's across 10 days and 2 weeks, because we give you the weekends off, I want to get it in before the break at the end of the month. I know that different schools and different districts have their breaks at different times. It's different in different places in the country and the world, and we're talking to a worldwide audience here. So stay tuned. It's going to be coming soon. You'll know when you see this background in your feed, you'll know that this is me, and you'll know that the ClassStars pilot program is coming soon. It's a 10-day teacher challenge that is worthwhile, even if you're not going to use the app. It just orients you towards seeing your students in a positive light, connecting with them in a meaningful way, so that they number one, learn from you while they're in your classroom, but also you get a chance to impact them in a way that they'll remember you for the rest of their lives. And that's pretty cool too. So thanks for spending some time today. Just a short jump on. I'm going to get back to work to get this going so that we can get started as soon as possible. If you want to join the program, just private message me or in the comments, let me know. Say I'm in the comments. We'll get you on board. I'll contact you privately and we'll get going. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.